Hello, people of the tubes.
Hello, and welcome to Gamescript.
I am a
So,
pirate today, or something of
what
the sort.
what are you doing in your most recent adventure in this? Because, I wasn't really here.
Oh yes, I discovered a box that was on a ship, but then it was on the beach, guarded by Templars, and I killed the Templars. And now I'm in a secret area that was behind it,
Oh,
and chances are this is all pointless, but let's just see what we get.
there might be some interesting treasure. I don't know, something in there.
Oh yes, or maybe it's just a puzzle.
I assume because of your pirate, you're probably,
Well, I guess he's more of a... I don't know what he even is. I guess he pillages ships, so I guess he is a pirate.
I think he's an assassin. From judging from the name.
Well, you're wrong, actually, because he's a Templar.
Oh,
Well, at least he's about to be. Yeah, and then the Templar adventures begin, and the Assassin adventures end.
uh,
It'll be glorious.
then I assume just keep the name for, name reasons, but...
Well, it's still...
It technically should be called Adventures of Templars.
Well, it's just this one. All the other Assassin's Creeds are about boring assassins.
Man, assassins, so boring.
Why can't they be like Templars?
Yeah, the ultimate Templar master race. What are you doing currently?
As I said, there's a puzzle in this area.
I've never seen this
This is my reward for
before.
going into this hidden cave.
In the olden times. Alien puzzle. It's just very technological.
Oh, very, yeah. It's all the magic, all
It's just magic.
the technomancy in this game. Okay, so this isn't right. Well, how long it takes me to figure out how it works.
I think the first two are going into a good direction. Ooh, I
There
think
we go. That's the one. Oh,
I think it's that one. No, the one.
yeah, it must be the other one.
There we go.
Yay. Come on. No.
Try syncing up a different one in the middle.
Yeah. There we go.
Woo! There we go. This is an ultimate puzzle. Definitely not hard.
Uh,
It requires a master Templar, I guess, to figure that out.
it's amazing how they made that. Well, actually, I guess it does because
They're just, I guess they never really expected anyone to spin those around, so,
yeah, certainly not because you actually need the third eye that only the assassins and the Templars supposedly have.
oh.
So yeah, otherwise the lines on the block would have been not revealed. You see, it's all the third
Yeah,
eye.
You see, it's been explained in, convoluted way.
Well, they could have spun around the rocks for ages, I guess, but they wouldn't have found out that that they had to connect these invisible lines.
Or, what they could have done is actually smashed the bottom and taken the thing out of the bottom.
I know, it smashed itself as we solved it, amazingly.
Yeah, like, that's what it did. It smashed itself, like, it slammed itself in and just broke it open. That's what you could have done, just move the rock, and there's your puzzle piece, the end. Or whatever the hell you're collecting. I'm not sure what necessarily it is. It was some sort of blue gem, technology thing? Oh.
It looks like a tiny human effigy. Oh yeah, just all these weird... What are these? Eskimo drawings?
I thought you were gonna say Eskimo droppings. I was gonna be like, oh. Okay,
But what primitive race would survive in such a cold environment? Oh well.
why would they particularly live here out of all the places that they could live? Like, I don't know, it just seems very uncomfortable for me.
Yes, there was even a bear at some point.
Oh, well, That justifies it all.
Yes, bears.
You can just hug them, and that water must be icy cold, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I would be uncomfortable. You know when you're still wearing clothes and then you go into water.
Oh
and
yeah.
everything's all soggy and nasty, and you get all itchy down there. That's not something particularly I would enjoy. But you know, it's a video game, and he's an adventurer, so I guess it makes sense.
Do you like historical games and movies?
Do I like historical movies? I've never really been like I guess historical fiction, but nothing really particularly too close to real history. But I did like Lincoln. That was actually a good movie.
Oh.
It was kind of boring.
It was
I have to
definitely. Yeah, actually, I didn't like that one. It was definitely overshadowed by Lincoln the Vampire Slayer as well.
Yeah, that came out around the same time.
Yeah.
But totally unintentional.
Well, there must have been some kind of anniversary of his death or whatever.
But I think I don't know. I thought Lincoln was pretty spot on, to be honest. The actor did it really well.
Maybe I should watch it again, but it just seemed so boring at the time.
It was boring. It definitely, like, some of the stuff did fit, but some of it was just. It was literally it was one of the only movies I can genuinely say that I just fell asleep in, and I woke up.
Oh, and you still think it's good? That's interesting.
Well, I had to see it actually 2 times.
Oh.
I had to see it for, like, literally field trips.
Well,
So, yeah.
I've never been one for this kind of stuff. Lincoln, he just freed the slaves, but what does that do for me?
It's like, what does that do for me?
Nothing.
I guess he kind of stopped a war. Actually, no, he kind of caused one, and then he stopped it. So
Yeah, I know. If he would have just remained under the thumb of the British Empire, that would have been just fine with me. Just don't care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Imagine how cool that would be. Imagine that Hollywood would be ruled by the British Empire. It would all be real proper and such.
Tea and crumpets.
Yeah.
Noodle chop. Imagine what the porn would be like.
And they'd still all be wearing the old clothes from that time.
Lobster backs.
Yep. Well, those are just the soldiers, so yeah, I guess those would still be around, yeah.
Let me think of the most stereotypical thing, like, bad teeth, bad teeth the brother, like, oh my god. I'm going to hell, but whatever, I suppose we all.
Our entire British audience has been alienated by you. No!
Because that's what I clearly think of all British people.
Not the teeth, no!
No, not the teeth. They look at themselves in the mirror, realize it's all true. Just like, no! Time for war. But what are you doing? You're diving from it. Holy crap, that seems like a bad idea.
Oh wow, you are really new to this Assassin's Creed, huh?
Well, just back slamming.
That's literally the signature move is climbing up onto mountains and then jumping down into a stack of hay.
Oh, I thought that was literally some leaves.
Yeah.
Like that, you would not survive from that. Like, well, you would, but your legs would definitely be broken.
Yes, these assassins, they're more action heroes than assassins. See, that's why they're so retarded. That's why it's much more realistic to be a Templar when you're already some kind of immortal action hero kind of guy.
I specifically think of the Uncharted series. Like, just literally the main character is a total retard, but you're allowed to just. I guess he's allowed to be stupid because he's just totally. Yeah, that's the closest thing this reminds me of.
Oh yeah. Well, if you land just right, you can survive it, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, this jump.
I like swinging from the ropes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. that slide.
Oh. Oh.
Stab.
I can commit murders in this game. Actually, I think I did that last episode already, yeah.
I remember something that really struck me with the Oblivion series is that you could kill off like main characters, and then you couldn't just literally once they died, they died, and you couldn't continue.
Really?
Yeah, in Oblivion, in the Oblivion games, you could kill off the main characters, and they would just die, and that's it. That's game over. And I really like that personally.
Well, on the other hand, there's not much point in doing the main story anyways. Even though I guess it would suck if you couldn't at least advance it so far that all the hell portals open.
Oh, I remember the Oblivion gates. God, those were plentiful and very annoying.
I liked them.
They were cool at first until you reached the like 16th one or whatever, and you're like, please make this stop.
They're all the same.
Yeah, they were all the same.
But I missed them actually. They're like 10 times better than the dragons in Skyrim.
Oh yeah, the dragons were very cheesy. They were just very by cheesy I mean they were just like very gameplay wise they were cheesy in terms of like you could just literally kill you could they were like paper pretty much in terms of compared to other enemies, at least from what I remember.
What do you mean they died quickly? No,
they died very very fast. They were squishy. That's what I mean.
I don't remember that actually. No.
At least that's what I remember. They were very I don't know. Just I remember them being easy.
Well, I mean, in the end, I got a bow that could one-shot almost everything, but
yeah, I thought Skyrim was all right. It was okay. It wasn't necessarily there's people parading it around as the best game ever made. Yeah. No.
Well, it certainly doesn't have any replay value once you've been everywhere. You can't really go back everywhere
unless you buy the DLC where you can make the houses and have kids for some reason. I'm not sure necessarily where that fits in, but yeah.
Oh yeah, let's not do that.
The expansion packs.
They were actually quite good, some of them, except for that one with the houses, I'm assuming, but I guess I didn't.
Down. But Dragonborn was actually pretty good.
Yeah, both of those were good.
It's generally only I think only the reason why I liked Dragonborn is because it Morrowind, honestly. Because it brought back like nostalgia, I suppose. So I guess that's what they were banking on. That's probably the only reason why I liked it. Because
well, I never played Morrowind, so I didn't recognize anything, but it was interesting.
Do you remember that weird alien bug thing?
Oh well, that could just be any enemy in that whole game, actually.
There's these things called Saltwalkers that are.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Fallout actually. Yeah, just of the ants.
Oh.
I remember there being these aliens thing. Yeah, going into the books was pretty interesting.
Do you remember the fan fiction one? It was like there's one. It's like an adult book that you can find.
No, not reading the books, obviously, not that.
What do you mean?
Didn't you play the DLC where you could enter the books and then learn superpowers inside them, but they were some kind of abstract world?
Oh, I thought you meant the actual, like, just lore, like, reading the books in the game.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Bethesda games, for me, personally, they're basically, like, they're literally, like, these broken, nasty, glitchy games, but at the same time, they're masterpieces. So it's like, that's how they work. They're horribly amazing. I mean, they're good. I mean, Fallout 3 was really good for me.
I want a new Fallout. Actually, I'd like a new Skyrim as well, but
that's gonna happen. I think sooner or before. And Elder Scrolls Online, despite what people say, is not the new one.
Yeah, well, it is basically, but it's shit.
I can't accept that. It's like, no, please get this away. It doesn't exist.
Well, maybe if you play it, it's actually not so bad. But come on, it's just so dumb.
I just thought the whole idea, like, trying to get the World of Warcraft audience when it obviously doesn't really exist anymore. For me, just really.
I'm sure it exists. It's just that it's pointless because all they did was mix together two things that shouldn't be mixed together, and they didn't even make any alterations to the Skyrim world or to the Skyrim gameplay. They just picked the Skyrim gameplay and added multiplayer to it, and that was just not gonna work.
Yeah, I'm sure there's mods that probably do it way better. I
doubt that multiplayer is really hard to make.
I really honestly wouldn't undermine Skyrim modders in terms of what they can do, but because they pulled some insane shit out of their asses. That is like, seriously, I never expected this. Like, and I'm not talking about like specific like Thomas the Tank Engine, like as the dragon.
Well,
but,
go
like,
on what then?
They do like full on like transformation mods, and I mean that to me is honestly amazing. But yeah, you're probably right.
What kind of transformation?
Well, of course, dating simulator comes to mind, but no, like they've done like serious like. It's like a new game specifically.
Yeah, well, I don't think you understand how hard multiplayer is to do.
I'm sure it's definitely impossible.
It's like impossibly hard to make multiplayer in a game that doesn't have it.
Yeah, I can see that definitely.
And then it's also that you have to host the servers on top of everything. So yeah.
I know Fallout did it. Fallout 3.
They had a multiplayer mod in that.
Yeah, they did it. Yeah.
Really? Well, maybe it's not that hard as I make it seem. I guess it used to be pretty hard to me, at least.
For me, I just probably assume that Bethesda's engine probably has something already in it. At least maybe it supports it somehow. That's probably total bullshit.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know. I thought New Vegas was okay. I liked it because it was the original story. Because I like the original Fallout. I love the original Fallout games. They're totally different. They're dungeon crawlers. They're totally not Fallout 3. But it's alright, but I liked Fallout 3 more, to be honest. Like, I felt they put it in a really good direction. I mean, not story-wise, of course. They broke the story. But,
oh yeah, Fallout 3 was really good.
Yeah, I remember they really fucked up the story. Like, they made the good guys the bad guys, and they made the bad guys the good guys, and it was really weird. But they
What do you mean by that? Can't you pick who you want to be with?
In Fallout 3?
Yeah.
No, you can't. There's no
Really?
No,
oh,
you
yeah,
really can't. Yeah.
I guess I remember that. And the worst thing is that it just ends, and at the end it just over.
Oh yeah, he just dies. Yeah, which isn't a spoiler by now. Everyone knows that. He literally just passes out. It's like, what? That's the end. But
yeah,
I guess.
How about respawning game? How about that thing that we've been doing all along?
If you buy the DLCs with the expansions, he comes back to life.
He does?
Yeah. If you buy the expansion, you get like an extra set of levels, like you can cap 2, and he comes back to life.
Huh.
Seriously, he just literally, all he does is wake up. That's it. It's like, okay, back for more. It's like they wanted it to just end, but then they're like, oh shit, we have to make expansion packs. So they're like, okay, like they did like a Freddy's like new, like how they did the final chapter and the new beginning.
So is that someone important then? Is that the guy with the electricity?
Yeah, that's the guy that like supposedly zapped himself.
So is that Thomas Edison? Is that who I'm thinking of?
No, that's Benjamin Franklin.
Oh yeah, see that was it. Yeah, much better.
He was actually supposed to be really crazy, and I know specifically he had like a full-on like porn collection and everything, and he's famous for that still.
No, he's just clueless in this one.
I guess they didn't really get the accurate one. That would be a lot funnier if they did. Yeah, at least that's what people are finding out about him now, because they didn't really know a lot about him for a while.
I don't see how a porn collection is something amazing. Oh wow, really? I just have to kill him?
it was just I don't know. He was really he was. I just know he was really weird.
Wow, that was literally the mission to just kill that guy. Wow.
Wow, just literally murder everyone, and everything's okay.
Perfect. Oh, look at that face stab.
That face stab. This actually reminds me of more like God of War in terms of like just running around and brutally destroying people. Like at least in terms of combat.
But just look at these cool pistols and rifles. Even though the rifle's actually a pea shooter for some reason.
Yeah, honestly, they probably got that accurate because the original guns.
No, it's actually an air rifle that has sleeping darts. I wish it was a real rifle. Those are good in this game.
A sleeping dart rifle?
Yeah.
That is very strange.
Huh?
That is weird. Like, I don't really. I guess it works.
I don't know why. Just why.
I like that bush.
Remember in the
house.
I mean, you don't remember it, but it's. I didn't see it. In the old Assassin's Creed, you would get a pistol as a final unlock, and then in this you just get a fucking gun that shoots shoots sleeping darts. Really?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
so, well, I guess in a way you're carrying what are you doing here?
Oh well, gonna have some fun on the way, right?
I'll take you, my lady. Just like you're just dragging her around.
Yeah, I killed her though. I think.
You're just carrying this corpse around.
There. Look at this. Look what I have done. You run. Oh look, there's blood even.
Just open up the door. Smash! We gotta use your head.
Look at that blood. So nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Uh,
well, definitely not climbing up there.
Yeah, apparently not. Even though that thing looks like it'd be climbable, actually.
Yeah, in this game, anything's climbable.
Are you kidding me? You've climbed more unrealistic things than that. That even has a ledge there, so you could climb on it.
You gotta put on his hood now, I guess.
Oh yeah, wouldn't want to be recognized here.
Even though, like, that makes such a difference. You don't cover up your face. But you put on your hoodie and suddenly people just, they're like, damn.
It actually makes no difference for gameplay. It's just weird how he puts on the hood.
That reminds me of, in Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman would actually, what he would do is, he would draw a bat logo, and like in corrosive, explosive, whatever.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and then he would blow it up. It's like, what's the point? Like, it's just he has to do that. He's like, yeah, I'm the Batman. He has to do his little logo first.
Yeah, he's got obsessive compulsive disorder.
I think he has an ego thing, actually, more than I'm the Batman.
Got like everything bat shaped.
Everything has to be bat shaped or bat. Well, that actually makes sense with his personality, like batarang, bat grenades, like everything is bat related. It's like, what?
Do I have to do this without being spotted? Oh no, it's fleeing. Get him. Especially you red glowing lobsters.
Lobster backs.
Yeah.
Something about this guy just running around and I guess.
No! Why can this guy run faster than me?
What? Oh, okay, now he got slammed.
If only that guy hadn't strangled me, I could have totally killed the guy.
Looks like you've slammed his jam, and what the hell is. I guess you died.
Go on. Yeah, this is the death animation. Enjoy it.
Ooh, reminds me of the ending of Fez. Okay, back for more.
Go on, you were saying something.
I can't remember what I was saying, actually. It was something about, slamming your jam.
No, before that.
What was I saying?
Look at this guy. Best outlook ever.
He just like, oh, God. Slowly. Little eyes down.
There's the target, yes. Can I air assassinate him? I could probably just shoot him from here.
Nobody notices you over there.
Oh, he's coming? Yes.
I
No.
guess nobody would.
Stupid assassin. Just so stupid.
I guess nobody would honestly look at you there.
Wow,
Like,
look at those guys. They're really clueless.
you have no idea what you're doing, fool.
Oh,
Keeping the people from your. So what are the Templars? Are they like?
They're basically like a secret order that wants to control everything and run every government.
That reminds me of something that's a bit too stupid to mention.
Oh no.
Like, I think you know where I'm going.
Yeah, you have to tell me now.
The Illuminati.
Yes, that would probably be what this is about, even though there's several of those hidden cults, supposedly.
Somehow.
Well. Oh, look at his clothes. Just clipping through the ground.
I like how he's just laying down there. He's just like, yeah, it's time to just sit here.
And now they haven't even... Oh, they disappeared even. The guards that saw me kill him. Great. Oh, there's that fast guy who put me on the ground earlier.
This actually reminds me a lot of Dishonored.
Oh man, I gotta play that as well, actually.
You should. It's like a good version of this. Which, I'm not saying this is horrible. I mean,
that's something you could say about Thief, but this is a different game because this is a game that has like a sandbox map, which Dishonored does not.
Yeah, that makes sense. This is more like sandboxy.
Yeah. This is pretty much just like the Ubisoft standard sandbox, as in Far Cry and Assassin's Creed. And
when I hear the Ubisoft standard, I think of Uplay, and I'm like,
yes.
ugh.
Well, that's also in here, I'm sure.
I'm sure it is.
Anyways, yeah, it's just basically just go and do all the objectives or not, whatever. You could still do the story, so it's basically just pointless sandboxing, but it's a little fun. Oh hey, and I have combat smoke still.
I used to like playing Far Cry 2, but honestly I would only play it for the sandbox mode, where you can actually like they literally what they did is they just gave everyone the level editor. They said, here you go, do what you want, and I loved it. Like you could paint, you could literally there's a tool to like paint trees, and you could just stack like tons of TNT everywhere. It was really fun. It was Gary's modish. I don't think they're gonna do that again anytime soon, but it was fun for what it was.
Well, Far Cry 4 and 3 were alright.
Far Cry 3 was really good. Far Cry 4, I'm not sure if it necessarily was something that needed to be made. I mean, it was good for what it was.
Well, that is the dumbest thing you've ever said. Of course Far Cry 4 needed to be made.
Why did it need to be made?
I don't know, because Far Cry 3 had an ending. Jesus, man.
Yes, it did have an
It's like literally the best shooter.
Literally?
Well, no, I guess there's Max Payne 3, but other than that, I can't think of anything that's really better than Far Cry 3.
How about, Half-Life 2, maybe?
No, just no.
Half-Life 2 is very
That game is ancient, and it has not aged too well.
Honestly, yeah, it hasn't.
Yeah, so
But,
no,
I mean,
disqualified. That's definitely not the best shooter ever, and also it's very linear and it has no sandbox mode.
So, do games need a sandbox mode to be good?
No, but it helps.
It
helps replay value.
What if we gave Isaac a sandbox mode?
Well, Isaac's already fairly random.
Yeah, that's true.
So
and that slam into hay.
Is this the part where I kill all the rabbits?
Probably is. Since you're running around. I guess it's sort of like in the forest at the moment.
I sure hope I haven't done this video already. Feels like I might have. Yes. Well, I'll see after this episode if it'll be uploaded.
The Garnco alternative.
That's his name, by the way.
That's obviously my real name, not
yes.
Steven. It's Garnco.
You're the guy from Time Fuck, yes.
Yes. The black, white face thing.
Oh yeah.
Sort of looks like Isaac. That's also one of my favorite characters, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, personality-wise, I think he's hilarious.
I don't remember him. I'm not sure if I actually finished Time Fuck.
It gets hard later on. It really does get really and Time Fuck Chapter 2. It's way more difficult.
Oh look, there's the rabbits. Hooray! Now let's kill some rabbits now that we've done this mission.
We the people. Okay.
Rabbits!
Rabbits! Oh!
Oh, look at that beautiful death animation.
Did he just like eat it, or does he just
Oh yeah, clearly.
skin it? But
Yeah,
I'm guessing he doesn't eat it. He just sort of skins it. And
well, it looks like it just fades away because of all the brutality that's happening when he
It's like,
consumes. He just puts the whole rabbit in his mouth.
no, his jaw literally unhinges. He's like, yeah, he's like a snake. He just swallows it whole, claws and all.
Check this out! Yay! Put it to death with a knife. Oh no,
That
grass.
HG grass. Upgraded.
But check it out, man! Just stabbing that little rabbit. Imagine how hard that must be.
He's literally running at like Sonic fast speeds, trying to kill that thing, and that literally after you kill the rabbit, you just see that gore pile. It's like, oh my god, I wonder what happened to it.
Oh no, those are just the soldiers.
Well, I see them. They're very yeah.
Oh yeah, so maybe they give me more bullets, but actually I should just knife these rabbits. Yay! I'm trying to kill it with some other weapon, but it probably won't work.
Kill it with a sleeper.
Oh god. And then skin it while it's still alive.
Oh
No.
god. You know, that's actually like a thing in other countries where not that specifically, but like they'll eat like live shrimp or something. And then I remember seeing a thing, it was like I forgot what country it was, but it was like they ate like live shrimp, and then it was in another language, and they're like it showed it translated in the news, and it was like, oh my god, it feels like it's tickling the inside of my mouth.
Look
like,
at this.
I don't think it's tickling. That gore pile.
That gore pile. He just munched all over that rabbit.
He did things to that rabbit that we can't show on camera. I'm sorry.
Yeah, with this axe I will kill this rabbit.
This is only part one of what he's gonna do to it.
Oh, no axe, just a knife.
He gets down on his hands and knees, like he has to literally. He's gonna do something. Let's see.
Well, he can't skin it while he's standing. Or eat it.
He skins him while he's standing.
Well, I guess he could lift it up and then... Nah, that would probably be messy.
Gory. Yeah, it'd be a bit messy. I mean...
Oh,
This
oh
reminds me
well.
of Red Dead Redemption, how you can literally, after your horse dies, what you do is you can just literally skin it alive, or not skin it alive, but no, skin it when it dies. So I was thinking of the what we were talking about before, but yeah, so literally your horse becomes like a meat boy type thing. It's just a big fleshy horse mass, and is the video
Yeah.
oh,
Subscribe for more. Goodbye.
okay, see you.